Let me. Write that in my notes so I can check.
Well, I just got invited to be on the library, so I'm like, before that gets going too much, I'd like to see ours get done.
Did you do this Facebook stream? Okay, we call this regular meeting of the Nevada City Council to order Monday, November 28th, 2022, 6 o'clock PM. Can we get a roll call, please?
Ryan Hansen,
Here.
Barb Mittman. Here. Danny Nielsen,
Here.
Jason Sampson,
Here.
Steve Skaggs,
Here.
Sandy Eric.
First item is approval of the agenda.
Move to approve. Second.
Dane, Jason. Being none, council, please vote. Okay, agenda is approved, takes us to public hearings. The first public hearing is on proposed amendment to the Nevada urban renewal area. So we'll open that public hearing. Aaron, did we receive any oral written comment? And is there anyone here to speak in the public hearing about the Nevada urban renewal area? Being none, we will close the public hearing. Moves to resolution number 52, 2022-2023. Resolution to declare necessity and establish an urban renewal area pursuant to section 403.4 of the Code of Iowa and approve urban renewal plan amendment for the Nevada urban renewal area.
Move to approve. Second.
Brian, Barb, discussion.
Hold on, it's the wrong one. So can I do a voice vote?
Yep.
Brian Hansen,
Aye.
Barb Mittman. Aye. Dane Nielsen,
Aye.
Jason Sampson,
Aye.
Steve Skaggs.
Aye.
Okay, that is approved. Moves us to ordinance number 1040, 2022-2023. An ordinance providing for the division of taxes levied on taxable property in the November 2022 addition to the Nevada urban renewal area pursuant to section 403.19 of the Code of Iowa.
Move to approve.
Second.
Steve, Sandy, discussion. None. We're using the buttons. Okay, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to public hearing B, rezoning of 1238 T Avenue, Flummerfelt's Country Club Estates, MHC LLC. Aaron, did we receive any comments? And is there anyone here to speak in the public hearing regarding rezoning for Flummerfelt Country Club Estates? Being none, we will close public hearing, move to ordinance number 1041, 2022-2023. An ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Nevada, Iowa by rezoning the property at 1238 T Avenue, Flummerfelt's Country Club Estates, MHC LLC from R4 multiple family dwelling district to R5 mobile home park residential.
Move to approve.
Second.
Jane, Barb, discussion. Being none, council, please vote. First reading is approved. Moves to consent agenda. Any item may be removed for separate consideration.
Move to approve. Second.
Jane, Brian, any discussion? None, council, please vote. That is approved, which takes us to the public forum. Time set aside for comments from the public on topics of city business other than those listed on the agenda. No action may be taken. Is there anyone here to speak in the public forum this evening? Seeing none, we will close public forum. Moving to old business. Old business A is ordinance number 1037, 2022-2023. An ordinance amending chapter 65 stop or yield required for additional stop sign on 14th Street and yield signs on J Avenue and chapter 69 parking regulations for no parking on south side of H Avenue between 10th and 15th Street, third and final reading.
Move to approve. Second.
Jason, Dane, discussion.
We we're looking for safety to.
Yes, they did submit. It should be in the report. And I didn't know if Chris, did you want to touch base on that as well for the stop or the no parking on H Avenue?
We'll have you go to a microphone just so they can hear you online. Sorry.
I'm assuming you're referring to whether it's full-time, no parking or selected times. The issues you're gonna run into with selected times for parking is how that signage is notified and when school's in session, when it's not. It's easier and more clear for writing citations, for enforcement, for the general public that might not be from this area to understand if it's just a full-time, no parking. But we'll do whatever you guys decide.
Council, any other discussion?
So this would put H Avenue between 10th, 15th Street, no parking at all, basically.
Yep.
What do you think about that, Steve? You live on H Avenue.
My part has always been no parking. My guests have to park around the corner. Kind of been doing that already, so
Both sides already in front of your
Yeah.
house.
yeah,
All in front of Evergreen Lane is all no parking both sides,
So this is really only affecting about
2 blocks.
12th Street to 15th Street. Then
Not even.
basically.
Like 13 and a half street to 15th Street, really.
right.
That's why I drove up there the other day and I didn't have this in front of me, so. All right,
Discussion? Seeing none, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to old business B. Approved pay request number 5 for the field house from HPC LLC. The amount of $218,359.40.
Move to approve.
Second,
Steve, any discussion? Seeing none, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to C. Ordinance number 1038, 2022-2023. An ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Nevada, Iowa by rezoning the property at 625 Academy Circle, Oak Park Estates from R4 multiple family dwelling district to PUD planned unit development, second reading.
Move to approve.
second,
Jason, Steve, discussion? Seeing none, council, please vote. Okay, that is approved. Takes us to D, ordinance number 1039, 2022-2023, an ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Nevada, Iowa by rezoning the property at 2000 Fifth Street from AR agricultural residential reserve district to R2, single and two family dwelling district, second reading.
move to approve.
Second.
Dane, Barb, discussion? None, council, please vote. Approved. Takes us to E, approved change order number 1 for wastewater treatment facility improvements phase 3 from Boomerang Corporation, the amount of negative 60,000.
Move to approve.
second,
Brian, Steve, discussion? Seeing none, council, please vote. That is approved. And the next time, I'm assuming we have to vote on these one at a time instead of one block motion.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with resolution number 53, 2022-2023 Feltner Properties.
Move to approve.
Second.
Barb. No discussion, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to resolution number 54, 2022-2023. Great Plains Millwork.
Move.
Approved.
Second.
Steve, Sandy. No discussion. Council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to resolution number 55, 2022-2023. Wild Root Salon.
Move to approve. Second.
Brian, Dane. No discussion. Council, please vote. Is approved. Takes us to resolution number 56, 2022-2023. Meyer Chiropractic.
Move to approve.
Second.
Dane, Barb. Being no discussion, council, please vote. And 5, resolution number 57, 2022-2023. This Day Photography.
Move to approve.
Second.
Steve and Sandy, discussion.
Where is this day? I couldn't find, I can't find it.
That's,
Am I missing it? Am I just?
well, it's where the popcorn business is now, the Yum Yum popcorn.
Well, that's what I thought, but now that we're popcorn in there.
They're splitting that space into two
You're
different,
gonna keep
it'll be
doing
in the
it.
back
Okay.
half and
Well,
they're
that's
gonna
why I couldn't
develop
find
that.
it, because it's the popcorn shop.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
good enough. Thank you.
Good discussion. Seeing none, council, please vote. Approved. Takes us to new business A, resolution number 58, 2022-2023. Resolution setting a date of meeting at which it is proposed to approve a development agreement with Van Howling Properties 2 LLC, including annual appropriation tax increment payments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Jason, Sandy, discussion. None, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to B, resolution number 59, 2022-2023. Resolution setting a date of meeting at which it is proposed to approve a development agreement with AK System Solutions LLC, including annual appropriation tax increment payments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Dane and Steve. Being no discussion, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to C, resolution number 60, 2022-2023. A resolution accepting purchase agreement and permanent sanitary sewer easements and sanitary sewer temporary construction easements from Henry Land 2 LLC.
Move to approve.
Second.
Barb, Dane. No discussion, council, please vote. That is approved. And new business D, resolution number 61, 2022-2023. A resolution approving material transfer agreement between Ames National Laboratory and City of Nevada, Iowa.
Move to approve.
Second.
Sandy and Dane, discussion.
What is this that we're moving?
So basically they're going to be taking all of our hard drives and destroying them for us, so we don't have to worry about doing that. State will be.
Don't we need Dane out back with a sledgehammer, beating up the computers?
Nope,
Freeway, take out my hanger.
no Office Space movie clips for this one, but okay.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, council, please vote. That is approved. Takes us to report, starting with city administrator.
All right, had a short couple of weeks with Thanksgiving last week, had our senior Thanksgiving, which was a really good turnout. Beautiful church, never been in that church before, so that was great. Several wastewater meetings. Our field house meeting got canceled due to Thanksgiving, but Other than that, I have my report and would be happy to answer questions if you have any.
Jordan? My report is also a little bit shorter. Iowa League of Cities had asked me to serve on their legislative policy committee, so I've accepted that and I'll be helping them through the next legislative session. And that's it for my report. And go to council reports.
I'll talk more than normal. So, first of all, point of personal privilege, drive down South 13th Street. My street's got the best Christmas lights displays beginning to end of any spot in town, and I will fight.
It's like we're gonna have a contest now around town.
Bring it on.
You know, you haven't been down Shagbark yet or what?
Nobody goes down Shag Market. It's a cul-de-sac.
Actually, a lot of people do. but-
All right, that's true. No, just put out on Facebook today for Pizza Palooza that we'll be announcing the act Thursday at noon or during the noon hour on Kicks 101.1. So if you are near a radio or a computer, tune in for that announcement. Brian White ticket sales at the Camelot are going really well. And Runners United Nevada is going to be doing some revamping of some of our stuff for our series next year and trying to freshen things up a little bit. So if anyone that is involved with that is watching online, stay tuned for that as well.
Other council reports?
I would just mention the fact that on December 14th, Nevada will be hosting the Empower Rural Iowa Initiative task forces from all over the state and the Iowa Rural Development Council membership. So we'll have, so far we have 100 reservations already, and December 14th is a ways off. Brenda has been very helpful and Lisa Oxley with Main Street. So we'll have a chance to showcase some projects here. And I happen to co-chair the Empower Rural Iowa Initiative with the Lieutenant Governor. So it will make me proud to have all the people here on behalf of our community. So looking forward to that. And also continuing to work in Jordan's report. He mentioned the effort that we have underway with public art. And we've had a lot of great assistance from Marlis, and I think a lot of fun will be had by all and an opportunity for lots of people to participate in a new way on creativity for our community. So look forward to a couple meetings, February 25th, and then again with an April kind of follow-up event is being planned, which we didn't talk about initially, but our facilitator gets pretty excited when he comes and meets with us. So he keeps adding things. So hopefully that will be good for all of us.
Thanks, Sandy.
For Main Street, I just like to remind everybody that Christmas on Main is Saturday, the 10th from 3 to 6 p.m. There is an enormous amount of activities planned for that day. So check your social media and please, everybody come downtown. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for Main Street, Nevada, we're excited. We have concluded the candidate search for a new Main Street director. We hope to announce that very soon. Search is over.
Good.
Reports. Go back to staff, go over to Joe.
Evening. Yes, my crew's been out jetting some sewers. We had the dreaded snow. That was perfect timing for the garage sale when we had all the plow trucks in there and all the garage sale stuff. We'll be working on the no parking on H Avenue. And if you notice downtown, we got some new street markers. I've had a couple compliments on it already. So, and the banners are up. And then the Christmas lights are done. So that's what we've been doing. Any questions? Thank you.
That's good.
We turned on our sludge biosolid storage tank mixing system, mixed our solids up. Pit Pros came in and completed the land application process and have moved out, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we winterized our storm pump too because of the cold snap, just in case. Thanks. Any questions? Thank you.
Karen.
Well, just a couple notes from the budget workshop. The residential rollback is about 56.5%, and that's actually up 2%. So people may notice that. They described the reasoning as this was the year multi-residential, next year will be the year multi-residential will go away and be part of residential. So when they made that combination, with all the different value, it increased the rollback. So they weren't expecting that, but that's what happened. So we'll see that. There's also an elderly tax credit that they're giving. You have a guidelines, income guidelines that you have to qualify for, but there's no backfill for that. So we're not sure how that will affect us. And the industrial commercial first 150,000 will be rolled back to the residential, the 56.5%, the first 150,000. So we're not sure how that's going to go either. So there's a couple unknowns this year. Every year it seems like there is. One of the other changes, alcoholic beverage division is making some changes. They're doing reclassification, some new ones, and just some changes all around. So we'll be watching how that affects us as well. We have our exit interview for our 22 audit coming up December 9th. So we're anxious to see what their findings are, and very excited about the mayor serving on the legislature committee. So that's all I have. You have any questions for me?
Brenda, anything for us tonight?
No.
Brandon, you already introduced yourself.
Brandon, I'm HR Green. Yeah, worked here a couple years.
Tim. Welcome back.
Jordan mentioned our senior luncheon that we had last week, so went really, really well. We had a tremendous amount of support from the community and staff and the church, and we had sponsors for the event this year. South Story Bank stepped up and made a huge contribution to sponsor. The Heinz family sponsored meals for the veterans and their spouses, and a lot of the guests just made donations as well. And so a lot of funds are there, and we'll be putting that to use for at-risk families here over the Christmas holiday. So very good day. Hopefully we can keep on doing it. Much appreciation to the church for allowing us to do it there. So the field house project, as you know, is sitting idle right now until the building comes, but we continue to work on some of the owner purchase items kind of behind the scenes, and probably have a couple things for you at the next council meeting. So I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have any. Thank you.
Been a little while. As far as the Tahoe, it is in Carl Chevrolet, and it's actually going to be done by the end of the week. So we should be seeing it up here. And when we ordered it in January. So I think Steve asked me if we would actually have it by April. So December, April, same thing. Otherwise, we're training. Officer Vanderhart should be on his own, I think, next week. So that would be completing his field training activity for that, and answer any questions you guys have.
Permits are finally starting to slow down a little bit, so I've been catching up on paperwork. I'll have an item for the Board of Adjustment next month, and possibly for planning and zoning. Hopefully I'll be attending a planning and zoning meeting put on by ISU in Carroll tomorrow, depending on the weather, so I'm hoping it holds out. So just business as usual. Any questions? Thank you.
Aaron,
I don't have anything to say.
Harry.
Everything is.
And I'm good as well.
Okay,
Laura?
council, anything before we adjourn?
Adjourn.
Okay.
Dane, Sandy, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say nay. We are adjourned.
I hope so. That's.